Welcome to checking out Student Love's Medicare For All until what's actually in it. You know the government always trying to fool you. Let's get it.
You have to pay for it?
Yes, so taxes will go up.
You still have to pay for it? I don't support that.
I'm Kevin Phillips, the Campus Reform. With Medicare for All more popular than ever, we're here at George Washington University talking to students on if they support it and if they'll still support it after hearing what's actually in it. Let's see what they have to say. So the main issue that Democrats have taken up and running against President Trump on is healthcare. The policy right now they're proposing is Medicare for All, which is, the idea of government-funded healthcare for everyone. Is that a concept you view favorably or unfavorably?
Favorably, for sure.
I do support Medicare for All.
I do think that every American deserves healthcare.
I do support that. I think it's an important form of universal health care.
I do support free healthcare for everybody.
In general, I would say yes. I do favor Medicare.
I don't think there's anything that you could really tell me that would make me view it unfavorably.
I'm going to give you a few of those things. I want to see if you view them favorably or unfavorably within the plan and just see if it changes your opinion at all. So first off, it is mandatory. So it would be over 100 million people right now have private insurance plans that they like. They would be removed from those plans by the government. It would be mandatory and they would be put on the government plan even if they didn't want to. Is that something that concerns you at all?
Probably, yeah.
Do you view that element favorably or unfavorably?
I think I would say unfavorably for that.
Unfavorably.
I mean, they shouldn't be kicked off of it, I guess. That doesn't seem fair, I would say.
The government can't force them to have healthcare with them, and it's just
well, that's what this would do.
Yeah.
I definitely think everyone should have healthcare, but I think those who are able to get private healthcare don't necessarily shouldn't have to necessarily be removed from it.
Yeah, I mean, as a Bernie supporter, I think you do have to give up some choice just for the benefit of everyone in society.
So the second part, it would eliminate private
fair.
health insurance, the entire industry. It would be just under 1 million jobs would be eliminated because all insurance moved to the government.
Unfavorably.
He didn't hesitate.
Unfavorably.
And what's your take on that?
It does concern me. I think having jobs and being able to make a living and survive on your own and take care of your family is more important than everybody having health care.
I think that the way someone wants to ensure their life and their health is their choice.
I'm fine with that, honestly. It's people can have health care, regardless of whether it's private or governmental, they will have health care.
But this would eliminate private health care.
Yeah, and either way, it's still health care,
In the Bernie Sanders proposal, it would be about $32 trillion over the next decade. That would be every American paying about 1/5 of their income towards funding it. Is that a concern?
Yes.
You have to pay for it?
Yes, so taxes will go up.
You still have to pay for it? I don't support that.
I mean, I'm not paying for taxes currently, so that kind of I could say favorable, I guess, but if I were financially on my own, I'd probably say unfavorable.
Is that too much money, do you think? And would that change your support of it?
No comment.
I'm going to take that as you don't like that.
No comment.
He said no comment. Yeah, I you were surprised that you got to pay for it. They're like I said, so they're students, so they're probably going to college and stuff like that. So they probably ain't really paying no bills really, besides probably a cell phone bill or something like that. So they ain't really paying no bills like an adult yet, because they're still going to college. Yeah, I had insurance for my kids. I was paying, I have a boy and a girl. I was paying about $20-something a month for both of them. And all of a sudden did this. They said I don't have to pay that anymore. It said it's free. So that was 2 months ago. So I'm still waiting to see what's the catch. It has to be some type of catch in there. So I don't know. I have insurance private and I have insurance through my jobs. First and secondary. So there's always a catch to it. So that's like you said, you're gonna be raising the taxes, but it sounds good. They make it sound good until it's official. When it's official, you're like, wait a minute, but you didn't say that. Oh, it's right there. You just didn't took time to read it. That's the government always gets you. That's why they keep everybody so distracted. You don't know this is one distraction after the next, while bills and laws are just being passed. And then when you actually get a chance to focus on them, you're like, whoa, when did they pass this? You gotta keep your head on the swivel. You gotta be alert.
It's a lot.
What's your thought on that?
I just think that's a lot, and it's just like healthcare is definitely important and crucial, but there's also other things that people are trying to worry about.
That's a lot of money for like a low income family. Like a dollar goes a long way. So for sure.
Do those things concern you? Those make you waver in your support at all of Medicare for All?
Yeah, they do. I didn't know those facts before.
See how they're saying that?
Now I'm kind of debating on if I'm supporting Medicare for All now.
That does shock me a little, all those stats, but at the same time, I still am like in the middle of I don't really know.
You see, I still support it, but hearing some of the factors, I guess some of it is appealing, while other parts are just like, oh, you know. So I'm like kind of 50-50 on it.
Do any of these things serve as something that could change your mind?
They could change my mind, but I think the overall goal is worthy of conversation.
What's like your message to people that say, well, if I like my insurance, shouldn't I have the choice to keep it?
Well, I mean, you know, regardless, if you like your insurance, you can keep that. I don't really know much. I'm just saying my support. I don't, it's just governmental stuff. But personally, it's.
Do you view that Medicare for All idea as favorable or unfavorable?
So, where I come from, I'm from Venezuela. We used to have healthcare for all, right? But I feel like for us particularly, it didn't work. We're socialist. It really hurt us as a country.
Shout out to the lady on last. You see, they've been through it, so they know what it comes with. Like I said, it sounds good on the surface of things, but when you get in depth into the bill itself, you'd be surprised what you find. That's like what you were saying. Like, when I first heard about it too myself, it sounded so good. And I forget who I was watching. Some podcast I was listening to, and they went in depth into it. And that's when I found out about it. Because the podcast, people that I watched went in depth into it. And I was like, whoa. Like, you wouldn't even know of it because they don't tell you what actually comes in depth in it. See, like a lot of them didn't even know. They were just supporting it because it sounded good. A lot of things sound good on the surface. That's what the government does. They make it sound so good. Then all of a sudden you recognize, whoa, taxes going up, interest rates are going up. Like, wait a minute. It got to be paid somehow, right? So you're better off paying for it on your own. I've been doing it for years. So you're better off, unless you got a job that pays for it, then that's a little different. But if you're on your own, you're better off paying for it instead of trying to get it for free. That's my opinion on that. And that's like the girl last year at the end, the country been through it. So she knows the downfall of having healthcare for all. Like I said, the government, they're not going to tell you. No, they're not going to tell you. Because that's what they want. They want to distract you with certain things. Because if they go on there, people are going to start thinking twice about it and voting for it. Like, wait, nah, we don't want that. They want to make it sound good, put it out there, have you all vote for it, and then you get screwed at the end. Like you said, trillions? We're already in debt already by trillions of dollars. That's like when, I'm going to end up with this. That's like with the IRS, right? When was it? I think it was last year or something like that. They wanted to pass some type of law or bill where they have to go in, if you're moving or you're getting deposited like over $600 into your account. Like say if you have a side job, right? Instead of your main job, and you're getting that over $600 deposit into your account, they want to be able to track where that money is coming from, able to tax that money. No, they stopped it because the IRS themselves, I think it was what, 1 trillion unaccounted for. So they had to pause on that bill. How are you trying to check in our account when yours is missing 1 trillion? They got called out on it. I don't know how it got leaked out. I don't know how it came up, but it came out and they got exposed to that. So they had to pause on that bill. They haven't made that official yet. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys probably heard about that bill that was going to pass. When they go check into everybody's account, see how much money is going to their account. I think that's wrong. Give me guys think about it in the comments. Until then, I'll catch you guys next video. Peace out. You guys have a blessed day.